Hey everybody, it's May 1st. We're out here in Oxnard, California. We're gonna do a agent visual inspection disclosure. And as you can see, I have my gloves, I have my mask on, I have my hand sanitizer here handy in the car. We're doing everything we can as agents to keep our families safe and keep the clients safe as well. You know, the homeowners are doing everything they can to get the sale done, and we really appreciate that. The more cooperation from our clients, the better during these crazy times. All the agents out there are doing everything they can to keep business moving forward and making sure all their transactions go smooth. I'm here in my car, and we're just about to get out and do this inspection. It's a 3-bedroom 1-bath house. It's located here in Oxnard, California. My clients are very excited, and basically what I'm going to do right now is go through the property, inspect the ins and outs of the property. I'm not going to move couches, I'm not going to take things off the wall. I'm going to do an inspection to whatever meets the eye, and if there's anything majorly wrong with anything in the kitchen, in the bathrooms, big holes in the wall, major bumps in the floor or stuff like that, you know, streaks on the wall, I'm going to make note of it in my inspection disclosure. And these things can come up as negotiation points later in the transaction if there's something that's majorly wrong with the property. Now, when you're talking about properties that are in the $400,000 to $600,000 range, you might not get a long list of things that are majorly wrong with them. Sometimes you will, you just never know, but typically you can get out of these pretty smoothly if the home has been well taken care of in the past 10 years. Sometimes the homes aren't taken care of, and that's when these can be very important and can help you negotiate a little bit more off the price or help you negotiate some closing costs down the road in the transaction. So just depending on the type of property and how you see the transaction, these can play a key role in, you know, making it better or worse for one or the other party. So we're gonna get off here, do this inspection, gonna take our time. Like I said, we're not gonna be moving things, we're gonna just be seeing what meets the eye and basically taking note of anything that's defective, that's busted, that's just, you know, that looks that like it's been mistreated. If there's streaks on the wall, we'll take note of that. If there's, you know, big stains on the carpet, if there's carpet, we'll take note of that. If there's missing pieces in the wood flooring, got to take note of that. And if there's also major cracks in the exterior, you want to take note of that, where there's cracks in the cement, in the stucco, stuff like that. You're not going to get on the roof or anything like that. You're just basically going to walk around the property, get in the rooms, get in the kitchen, in the garage. Sometimes the garages are stuffed with personal property and you can't really inspect those places. So if it's stuffed with personal property, you got to know it was stuffed with personal property, and I couldn't really see too much. And realtors know the language to note on their visual inspections, and always check with your broker to make sure that the way you're noting your inspection is okay and passes through them first, because you can get in trouble for saying some things that are incorrect or out of place. So that's pretty much it. Checking in today, guys. Just another day. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of In-N-Out for lunch, and as you can see, they forgot my straws. But anyhow, I just wanted to wrap up the video on the Avid inspection that I just did on Kohala Street. It was pretty smooth, it was pretty sound. Didn't see anything very alarming whatsoever on the property, so that's good news. Sorry, my camera just moved a little bit. So yeah, very happy about that. It's always positive to have a good Avid inspection and that nothing too major comes up on it. It's always good to be 100% honest, and if there is things that are need to be pointed out, that we do point those things out. And I did so on some parts of the house. There's always going to be some details, some kinks in every property. I mean, that's just inevitable. They're used houses. Even in new houses, you're going to find kinks, construction from the construction work. So never have it in your mind that you're never going to find anything. You're always going to find something. But you just hope that whatever it is that you do find isn't too alarming to either party, and that if there was things that were alarming on the property, that the selling party had previously disclosed it accurately and honestly. So those are some of the key points that you got to focus on when doing an Avid and going through a transaction in real estate anywhere in the country, I can imagine, but especially here in California. So we're headed back. I'm driving on the 33, making this quick video just to wrap it up with you guys. Very excited about this property. My buyers are very excited as well to make the move. So yeah, so one of the things, you know, though we're going through this coronavirus thing and it's kind of hard to get motivated sometimes being stuck in the house. Trust me, I'm just like everyone else, and you know, you're trying to find something to hold on to, something to ignite that fire. And I was reading, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you do, please follow me on Instagram. It's Alejandro_Realty. And I was posting on my Instagram about this book that my good friend sent over to me. It's called The Four Agreements. I forget the author's exact name. It's Miguel something. I forget his last name exactly, but I just finished reading the book about last week. And really, one of the things that really stood out to me was that no matter what, one of the principles in the book is always do your best. So however you're feeling, even if you're in a down mood, if you're in a great place in your life, if you're in a bad place in your life, you can always control the effort that you put into what you're going to do in your work, in sports, in landscaping, in construction, in your therapy class, in your rehab class, whatever it is that you're doing. You can always control the volume of your effort. You have that knob. You can turn it up, you can turn it down, whether it is in whatever state that you are. So that's one of the things that the book points out, that always do your best. And I really recommend that you pick up that book if you have a chance. It's called The Four Agreements. Very popular. I'm sure many of you have already read it. And it's a book that really just kind of refreshed my memory of what I should be kind of pillaring myself on. So whenever you know, in life and whatever you do, you want to have pillars that you kind of base your decisions off of, your actions off of. So you have these pillars, your principles, if you will. So those pillars are very important in whatever you're doing. And I really found that book refreshing, and the guidance in there was awesome. So if you have time to pick that up, go ahead and check that out. I enjoy reading books. I enjoy listening to them. Just depends on the mood and where I'm at, of course. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. You know, so yeah, business isn't what it always is, and obviously I'm still starting off in the industry, but I'm working my way in and stuff like that. But we can't do what we usually do, the open houses and door knocking, the human interaction. We can't do it as like we used to at this point, and that just changes the entire dynamic of the real estate industry, and especially for realtors, because what is our business? Our business is people. We're in the people business, you know. So yes, we're in the real estate business. We sell houses, and we know about houses, and we know about how you should buy a house, and when you should buy a house, and the pricing on the house. Of course, we know all those things too, but our main business is the people. It's the people we work with. It's our colleagues. It's the lenders. It's the escrow officers. It's the title people. It's our clients. It's all people. So this really throws a wrench in our business model. You know, if you were a person who was highly interacting through door knocking, through canvassing, through, you know, open houses, doing events, doing dinners, doing client events at the end of the month, client dinners, you know, this is something that, you know, throws you off, and we got to find a way to pivot during these times. And a lot, you know, we all can get creative in how we can stay in front of clients, whether it's through video, through email marketing, through phone calling, whatever it may be that you feel comfortable with. We got to get creative in the way we're staying in front of clients these days. So, you know, it's just something that I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys are doing good out there. It's May 1st, very exciting, first day of the month. Let's take this month with the storm, with our businesses, do whatever we can to expand little by little, 1% every day if we can. and then the small wins add up, I'll tell you that. So Alejandro Murillo with Lift Sotheby's. It's always a pleasure to talk with you guys. I'm gonna get back to my In-N-Out because I'm kind of hungry, and I think the fries are calling my name. I know it's not the healthiest meal, but every once in a while I like to sneak in an In-N-Out burger. I mean, who doesn't? So you guys take care. I'll check back with you soon. Expect more from the YouTube. Please subscribe and like the video and share with a friend if you think this is valuable information. I'll be coming out with more stuff in the future, so stay tuned. God bless. Thanks.